Every era in football had its defining rivalry. Messi had Ronaldo. Before them, the world debated between Pele and Maradona. But Lamine Yamal, he's been all alone on his path to greatness. Until now. Meet Harry Longshaft, a 17-year-old prodigy from a small town called Ashington in England. Born to two poor gardeners, Harry did not have it easy. But he was so impressive in youth tournaments. Locals described him as the next Bobby Charlton. His peers saw a bit of Cristiano Ronaldo in him. But despite that, he could only secure a contract with a championship club, Middlesbrough. Although the potential is there, Harry is only 67 rated. And if he wants to become Lamine's rival, he's got a lot of work to do. Now, the good thing is Harry already has a super fan. Someone who goes to every game he plays, always is there to cheer him up when things don't work out. It's his dad, Ron. He's also his agent.
Son, watching that Barcelona boy again, are you?
Yeah, Dad, I can't believe at 17 he's playing for Barcelona, and look at me, I'm on the bench at Middlesbrough.
Take it easy, lad. You've got to focus on what's ahead.
Yeah, Dad, I guess you're right. Gotta just focus on myself and keep working hard.
I heard the gaffer likes you. Keep working hard, and who knows, both of us could be off to a big Premier League club next summer.
Well, Harry's right about one thing. He is gonna have to work really hard, especially after looking at his stats. Bro wants to chat with Lamine Yamal, having 63 finishing and 69 dribbling. I mean, right now, Lamine is playing La Liga football in the Champions League. Meanwhile, Harry Longshaft is on the bench for Middlesbrough. As his dad said, the first goal for Harry, joining a first division team, maybe a Premier League club. And that will only happen if Harry Longshaft can become a starter first at Middlesbrough. And so in pre-season, Harry gave everything in training. He's used to working hard from his difficult childhood. The Middlesbrough manager, Michael Carrick, was already pretty impressed seeing Harry's work ethic. He also saw some clips of Harry's youth academy tournaments. He couldn't believe some of the stuff he was seeing. He said it reminded him of a couple of former teammates he played with. The championship season begins now, and Michael Carrick has included Harry Longshaft in the squad. But of course, the 17-year-old is starting from the bench. But we know that Michael Carrick likes him. At some point, he might get his debut. And this is the moment, 63rd minute of the game. Harry Longshaft is coming on for his debut. The scoreline is level between Portsmouth and Middlesbrough. What a chance this is for young Harry Longshaft. His first touch off the ball, already showcasing his dribbling ability. Oh, but he gets tackled. We gotta remember, the kid is only 17, but he's got a decent first touch. And yeah, he goes on the ball now, going for goal, striking that one well, but above the crossbar. That wasn't too far off, you know. To be honest, if we want to compare Harry Longshaft to Lamine Yamal, then age has got to be just a number. Even at 17, he's going to have to deliver. And we're seeing his pace right now as he goes past everyone, goes for goal. Oh, what a save from the keeper. No debut goal for Harry Longshaft, but he did show incredible promise. A 7.3 match rating after being subbed on. But Michael Carrick was still not happy. He was pissed at the amount of skills Harry Longshaft was trying. He told him that it's not a Sunday league game. This is the championship. You've got to be playing for the team and making right decisions rather than just trying to do it all by yourself. Despite the criticism, the gaffer did praise Harry and told him that he's going to be playing a big part over the course of this season. But guess who was over the moon with everything happening? Harry's dad, Ron. He couldn't stop smiling. And he's now just hoping that soon we'll get to see Harry Longshaft score his first goal. Thankfully, Longshaft Sr. didn't have to wait for long. Oh, Harry's made the right run. If he gets the pass here, which he does, this could be a proper chance for his first ever goal. The fake shot there was criminal. And a cold celebration from Longshaft. And once the ball rolled in for that first goal, then came the second, the third. Harry just couldn't stop scoring. He had now established himself as a starter at Middlesbrough. Oh, and just look how much Harry Longshaft has grown in just half a season, up to a 70 overall. His finishing gone up to 67, dribbling up to 73. He's learning how to play that left wing inside forward role as well. And also, Carrick is really happy with him because he's listened to his advice. Harry wasn't just playing for himself anymore. He was playing for the team, assisting his teammates. If he keeps this up, I'm sure Premier League clubs are going to be after him. But just as everything was going well, one rough challenge changed everything. That's right, Harry Longshaft has torn his hamstring. He's going to be out for 3 months. This was a really difficult period for Harry, because while he was in the hospital, Lamine Yamal was stealing the show at Barcelona. It was really tough to be sidelined, especially after the season Harry was having. He really thought that he could secure his Premier League move, finally be on the same level as Lamine Yamal, but now things have kind of stagnated for him. Our club's going to be interested in a player who's just torn his hamstring? Will he be the same after his injury? Thankfully, his father Ron kept him in good spirits, as well as coach Michael Carrick. The gaffer actually spent a lot of time with Harry while he was was recovering. He talked to him about mentality, about how the great players he played with always bounced back no matter what. The advice from Carrick stuck with him as he worked hard in the gym with only one goal, getting back on the pitch. And would you believe it, Harry Longshaft was back in training 2 weeks before the doctors expected. Harry was now back in action looking for vengeance. He had to make up for all that lost time, and so every game he was scoring, but also getting better and better day by day. The season has come to an end, and look at Harry Longshaft's growth, up to a 75 overall. He's still not good enough to be held in the same sentence as Lamine Yamal, but that 75 finishing and 81 dribbling do look a lot better. But also look at the stats he had. 19 goals in his first ever season as a 17-year-old. Well, of course, now he's 18, but this is just the season we needed from Harry Longshaft. But wait a minute, the season isn't over as Middlesbrough have made it to the playoffs? If they make it to the final, Harry will get a chance to play at Wembley, his favourite stadium. A stadium where he used to go with his dad to watch FA Cup finals. Now it could be him playing in that fixture. The first task at hand though is the semi-finals against Coventry. Harry wasn't about to miss a chance to play at Wembley, so with a lovely chip, he sent Coventry packing. And so this is it, a playoff final at Wembley, the biggest game of Harry Longshaft's career. At the age of 18, he's walking out to play such a game like this. Not many players can say that. But also, the world will be watching this game, and these are the kind of games where he needs to perform if he wants to be in the same conversation as Lamine Yamal. Harry Longshaft, he wants to make a name for himself. That roulette was absolutely brilliant. He keeps going forward all by himself, goes for goal. Oh, he tried something special there, but it came off the post. Oh, he's through again. Harry Longshaft, this could be the moment we're waiting for. He's 1v1, and he gets the finish. He scored his goal. He runs straight to the crowd trying to find his father, Ron. But this is the moment he's been waiting for at Wembley. He can't believe it either. Oh, and he's through again. Harry Longshaft could end this game, and he's done it. Single-handedly, he's taken Middlesbrough to the Premier League. And he's just dropped the cold celebration as well. And it's now time for the celebrations. Harry Longshaft at the age of 18 has just took his team to the Premier League. The next morning, Harry thought the papers were going to be all about him, but he only made the back page. In the front page was Lamine Yamal with his Champions League trophy. Nobody was even talking about what Harry Longshaft had done, and that kind of made him realize he needs to be at a big club.
Harry, I just got off the phone, and I have 2 big offers. Newcastle and Liverpool.
Wait, seriously, Liverpool? That's huge.
Yes, it is, boy. But listen, Newcastle want to make you a starter. Less pressure, more minutes. But Liverpool, they'll put you on the bench. No room to shine.
I get that, but I didn't come this far to play it safe. Sorry, Dad, but just make that Liverpool transfer happen.
All right, son, if that's what you want. But remember, the higher you climb, the longer the fall.
And so it's happening. Against the wishes of his father, Harry Longshaft is joining Liverpool. He's teaming up with Arne Slot. And now if Harry performs here at a big club, conversations will need to start happening about him and Lamine Yamal being on the same level. But first though, the focus is on training, impressing Arne Slot so he can of course become a starter. And already it is pretty overwhelming seeing Mo Salah, McAllister, all these big players as teammates. And I guess this is what happens when you train with such big players. Harry Longshaft's overall is already gone up by 1. If Harry keeps learning like this from his teammates, he could soon be 80+ rated. And oh wow, Longshaft's career at Liverpool is starting off at Wembley. It's the Community Shield final. I mean, a chance to win his first professional trophy. And the last time he was at Wembley, he guided his team to promotion. Of course, he's starting this final on the bench, but it's the second half and the boy wonder is coming on. Harry Longshaft making his Liverpool debut. But the debut didn't go according to plan as Man United took the lead. Okay, this is bad, man. First game in a Liverpool shirt. Longshaft can't have a stinker. And right now, though, Anthony just tackled him. This is bad. Oh, but it looks like he might have his big chance to score. Longshaft, no! That was a sitter. He'd scored so many chances like that for Middlesbrough. How did he miss there? And it's full time, guys, and Harry's debut ends in defeat. He is distraught because he had the chance to give Liverpool the equaliser. Instead, it's Man United taking home the trophy. But the worst thing that happened was that in the post-match presser, Arne Slot said that Harry Longshaft wasn't ready for the top level, which I guess is true, but it really hurt Harry because he had only been given like 20-30 minutes to shine, and based on one missed chance, he was judged. But from then on, Arne Slot had made up his mind. Harry Longshaft was going to be warming the bench. The frustrating thing was that he wasn't even being subbed on. His father, Ron, did warn him that this could happen. Liverpool's a different ballgame, and unless he's super high rated, the coach wasn't going to give him any leeway. anyway. The frustration only grew with Harry. He was losing confidence, losing sharpness, wasn't performing well in training. But finally, Harry Longshaft got his chance in the Carabao Cup. Okay, now Harry didn't join Liverpool to be playing Carabao Cup games, but it is something. He's gonna have to work his way to being a starter. If he can score in this game, put in a good shift, that might change Arne Slot's impression of him. Confidence is a strange thing. Without it, now Harry Longshaft has seemingly forgotten how to dribble. This was the same player that few months ago took his team to the Premier League, but now he's skying all of his shots. Oh, and that foul was a pure sign of frustration. Oh, and to make things worse, Sportsman have scored. And no way Harry Longshaft is being sent off. That was all the frustration of the past few months boiling over. And Liverpool are out of the Carabao Cup. Everybody's blaming Harry Longshaft, from the media to even the gaffer Arne Slot. Forget reaching Lamine Yamal's level. Right now, Harry Longshaft's career is at risk because he's no longer even in the matchday squads for Liverpool. I actually can't believe what I'm seeing. Harry has only played 2 games this season, 0 goals. In fact, he's got more red cards than goals or assists. Even his growth is stagnated. He's still stuck at a 77 overall, while Lamine Yamal is just reaching new heights. He's up to an 89. In desperate times like this, Ron had to do something. He couldn't see his son wallow away and struggle like this. And so as his agent, he got on phone calls trying to get maybe a loan deal for Harry Longshaft. It was very clear at Liverpool he wasn't going to get more game time. And thankfully, there was a Premier League club interested in Harry Longshaft's services. In fact, it is the club where his journey began. Yes, it's Middlesbrough. Oh, but it's not going to be easy going from a team that's competing for the league title to a team that could possibly get relegated. But right now, Harry does not have a choice. The loan deal has gone through. Harry is back at Middlesbrough. Michael Carrick has welcomed him with open arms. And finally, Harry Longshaft is getting to play a game. And bro, there are no excuses now. If Longshaft wants to revive his career, he needs to perform. He's going for goal to start things off, but that's saved easily. This ain't the Championship. The Premier League's going to be a lot harder to score in. Longshaft, yeah. Oh, he's showing a bit of that arrogance that made him so good. Still Longshaft. Oh, he's actually gone through somehow. Harry Longshaft, and he gets to finish his first ever Premier League goal, and it was a thing of beauty. Oh, and Longshaft still has the chemistry with his borrowed teammates, and yeah, he's through on goal once again. Can he get the finish right? Of course he can. This is Harry Longshaft we're talking about. No way, he's actually going for a hat-trick, isn't he? Harry Longshaft finding space. He's turned well, and then he gets the goal as well. A hat-trick for Harry Longshaft. This is now officially one of the greatest Premier League debuts. But it wasn't just about this. Harry is now rewriting his story. He knows what's at stake. If he doesn't deliver now with Middlesbrough, he's probably never going to get a big move. But game by game, goal by goal, Longshaft is getting better and better, and he's leading Middlesbrough's survival charge. But not just that, he also scored against Liverpool. Didn't celebrate because he respects them as his parent club. End of the season, and it's the great escape for Middlesbrough. They've actually climbed up to 13. And of course, it's thanks to the man on loan, Harry Longshaft. He's up to an 81 overall, but 13 goals in 18 Premier League games. How crazy is that? For the first 6 months, bro was just warming the bench at Liverpool, but this loan spell at Middlesbrough has changed everything. Harry's career path is back on track, but now he's got to make the big decision. Does he go back to his parent club, Liverpool, and try to succeed there once again? Or does his father Ron have something up his sleeve? This next decision could make or break Harry's career.
Boy, we need to talk about Liverpool. They want you back. But trust me, it's going to be the same as last time.
Ah, so what then? Did I prove myself this season at Middlesbrough? I feel I'm good enough to now be a starter at Liverpool.
I don't trust that baldy Arne Slot one bit. But don't worry, I've made some calls. Borussia Dortmund, they want you.
Ah, but this feels like I'm running away from the Premier League.
Not running, son. Building. You need game time. You need belief. And Dortmund, who have made so many superstars like Haaland, Bellingham, they'll offer you both. If you want to get closer to Lamine Yamal, this is the move you have to make.
Now, this time, Harry did make the mistake of going against his father's will. And yes, he signed for Borussia Dortmund. Life in Germany was already off to a good start. Thanks to Joe Bellingham, he spent a lot of time with Harry, helping him understand the club, understand the culture. They were also partners in training. And wait a minute, Harry Longshaft is already making his debut for Dortmund? And as a starter? That's the kind of faith Dortmund are showing in Harry, and that's why he joined them. But he's now going to have to repay it. The last time he was at a serious club, it was Liverpool. Liverpool. Things didn't work out. This time, though, things are looking much better as Longshaft finds a bit of space and gets his debut goal for Dortmund within just 5 minutes. Look who assisted him as well. It was Joe Bellingham. These two are becoming a proper duo. Why does it feel like Harry's been in Dortmund for over a decade? Because look at the way he's linking up with all his teammates. Bellingham, you're on the ball. Looks for Harry, who flicks it up, goes for goal. What a save. Job again, looking for Longstaff, and he gets another one! After that electric debut, you'd think there'd be no criticism for Harry, but there was, and it was from his teammate. Because in an interview, Joe Bellingham said that the only thing Harry needed to improve was his dead trim. All the criticism and hate from the English media, that is something Harry can take. But accusations about his trim, nah man, we've got to fix that. And to be fair, now Harry's playing in a big league for Borussia Dortmund. He's got to look the part, especially considering you've got Lamine Yamal, who loves changing hairstyles and everything. We go with something like this. Nah, this is horrible. Okay, we're not making bold shaft just yet. This is even bolder. This has a bit of Erling Haaland to it, you know? I'm not gonna lie, boys. I think we found the new trim Longshaft needs. Yep, this is what we're gonna stick with. Although in the Dortmund group chat, Job was still trolling Harry. But hey, that was the difference here at Dortmund. Almost instantly, Harry felt like a part of the Dortmund family. The likes of Job helping him settle, and all of that brought results on the pitch. Harry was unbelievable in front of goal, and that's despite the fact he was playing in a new role, more of a cam, but still he was dominating the Bundesliga. It was also now time for Harry to fulfill one of his dreams, experiencing Champions League football. Under the lights, the anthem, the moment, from Ashington to now Europe. This was a dream come true. End of the season, and just look at Harry Longshaft's numbers. 31 goals. That's his best season yet. 19 in the Bundesliga, 7 in the Champions League. And also playing in a brand new position in that cam spot, he still managed to grow up to an 85 overall. Not quite close to Lamine Yamal, who's now up to a 92. Oh, this is painful. Harry could have won the Bundesliga for the first time in his career, but 2 points he lost. Even in the Champions League, Dortmund made it to the semis. But definitely, Ron was right about Harry moving to Dortmund. It's just turned out perfectly. In fact, I'd say that it's changed his life. There was a ranking just put out for the best under 21 players. Of course, Lamine Yamal was number 1, but Harry Longshaft was number 4. To think a year ago he was warming the Liverpool bench. And oh my days, the season isn't over yet. Harry is in the German Cup final. He's never won a major trophy before, and the last big final he played was with Liverpool, the Community Shield, where he bottled a chance and coached his team. That was the turning point in his career. But now it's a chance for redemption. If Harry can lead Dortmund to the trophy, the media will surely notice him. Clubs will be after him. Oh man, a cup final for Harry Longshaft. This is it. If he can win this trophy, it'll at least start getting him into conversations with Lamine Yamal. Because so far, it's all Lamine Yamal winning all the awards. There is no rivalry yet. But that can all change with a staggering performance here. And already Longshaft is on the run. Keeps going. Looking for a chance here maybe to do something. Looks for the pass out wide. One thing in a Dortmund. He's not afraid for looking for his teammates. Guirassi could have done something there though. No. Wolfsburg have the first chance to score. The keeper's been chipped, but it's off the crossbar. Nah, man. We can't have another cup final where Longshaft doesn't do a thing. And okay, I think he's heard our words. Yes, he's on the run. Looking for a pass maybe out wide for Bino Gittins. This could be good. He gets it back. Looking for a finesse shot, but he skies it. Harry, come on. One thing about Longshaft is he's always asking for the ball, always looking to create something. Goes for goal now. What a finish! That literally came out of nowhere. Harry Longshaft with one of his best ever goals coming in a cup final. That's what big players do. In big moments, they deliver magic. Oh, now it's feeling like Job and Longshaft are having fun in this game. The link up there. Nah, that was actually special. This duo is something incredible. And it's over. Harry Longshaft has just won his first ever trophy with Dortmund. This is exactly what Harry needed in his career, playing for a top club like Dortmund, winning trophies. But the question is, what next? Does he stick at Dortmund to continue to develop more? Well, his good friend Joe Bellingham has chosen his path because he's just made the transfer to Real Madrid, teaming up with his big brother. If he wants to compete with Lamine Yamal, he needs to be at a club that can win league titles, that can win Champions Leagues. And truth be told, that is not Dortmund. Hopefully his father Ron has got some options.
Son, you won't believe this. Not one, but 2 Premier League clubs want you. There's Liverpool, but I still don't like that Baldiani slot. He tried to ruin your career. Instead, I like this offer from Manchester United.
United? Come on, Dad. They're a disaster. No Champions League, no trophies. I'ma just get my career ruined like all the other youngsters.
Listen, I wouldn't have put this forward if it wasn't interesting. Guess who's their new manager? It's good old Michael Carrick, and he gave me a ring and said he wanted to build this United project around you.
Wait, project around me? I've always wanted that. Like how Barcelona have done it around Lamine Yamal. I'll be the star of the team.
Seems like he's building something big and wants you to wear that fabled number 7.
If Carrick's calling, let's do it. He's the one who believed in me when things weren't going my way. I'd go to war for him. And just like that, Harry Longshaft has returned to England. The Liverpool fans aren't going to be too happy about this, but he is the new number 7 at Manchester United. Okay, the gaffer wasn't lying, because this might be the strongest Manchester United team in a long while. Gyökeres up top. They've got Mbuemo. Nico Barrella's in there as well. Bruno, of course, still the captain. Diogo Costa in goal. But of course, the man to lead him, Harry Longshaft. Of course, one thing he'll need to do is get back to being a left winger, which should be a problem because he's got the stats, and that was his true position anyways. The media, though, still don't believe in this Carrick project. Man United have had far too many managers that have promised, but just never delivered. Also, Harry Longshaft, the last time he was in the Premier League, he couldn't hack it at Liverpool, and he had to go away to a relegation-threatened club in Middlesbrough. That's all the media were talking about. A failed Premier League player. What can he do? Well, I guess Harry Longshaft is going to have to prove everyone wrong on the pitch. And I mean, what a perfect game this is against his former club Liverpool, the club that did treat him with respect. The world is watching. This is the game Longshaft needs to deliver if he wants to be on Lamine Yamal's level, if he wants to get revenge against Liverpool. Already he's on the ball. Here's Harry Longshaft, and he gets pushed away. That's the Premier League, but Longshaft, he keeps running, and he uses his space. Longshaft is now through on goal. Massive chance here. He's going to square it for Gyökeres. Oh, that was unselfish, but maybe he should have gone by himself. One thing Harry is missing is having Jude Bellingham in that midfield. But Bruno isn't too bad either. He can pick out Longshaft, and that's what he's done here. Harry Longshaft gone through, but he doesn't have the finish. And now Liverpool are on the charge. Can't have them scoring. Openda here. De Ligt does a good job. This Man United team isn't just all about Longshaft. It's built properly. Oh, the moment everyone's been waiting for. Harry's through. He does the Ronaldo job, and he almost had the finish. How long are we going to have to wait for him to score? Could this be the moment everybody's been waiting for? Harry Longshaft. He's through here. He keeps going, and he gets the goal against his former team. And this time, he is going to celebrate. That's Longshaft's answer to the media, carrying his team to a win against Liverpool. In fact, things completely changed now. The media were all singing praises for Longshaft. Former Premier League players were saying that Longshaft was the best talent the league has seen since Ronaldo. And this was all for good reason, because Longshaft was leading the charge for Man United. The fans had started to believe again. After almost a decade, Manchester United could actually win the league. But to win the Premier League title, there's still one challenge both Longshaft and Man United need to get by, and that's Pep Guardiola's Man City. Apparently, he's revealed in a pre-match press conference that he's going to be deploying special tactics to stop Longshaft. Let's see what Pep has got. Already, I can see the likes of Rodri coming after him, and okay, Rodri gets the ball. Maybe that's what Pep has got planned. He's going to be putting Ballon d'Or winner Rodri on Longshaft all game long. Already, Rodri's chasing him, but I don't think it's going to work. Harry Longshaft is too good now. He's managed to break through, and he nutmegs the goalkeeper. The cheekiness, because you just know he meant that. I don't think Pep has thought through this plan really well, because now Gyökeres is through. He gets a goal as well. Manchester United are on course to win the Premier League title. And it's official. After more than a decade, Manchester United are champions of England. They laughed at Carrick's project. They said that Harry Longshaft couldn't lead the Red Devils. But look at him now, a Premier League winner. But not just that, Harry also won the Premier League Player of the Season award. And I'm not surprised at all, especially with those stats. 27 goals, 24 assists. Also, there's a lot of overall growth as well. He's up to an 88, getting closer to Lamine Yamal's rating. Now, the Ballon d'Or shortlist is about to be revealed. And would you believe it, Harry Longshaft has made it to the top 30. But there's a problem. Number one is Lamine Yamal. He just won the Champions League with Barcelona. Of course, he won La Liga as well. And no wonder he's been given the Ballon d'Or. That's the thing. This season, Harry only competed in the Premier League. And even though he won it, it's the Champions League that decides who the best player is. Harry's watching the ceremony from home right now.
Don't be harsh on yourself, Harry boy. He had Europe, you had only England. Next season, Longshaft goes global.
Yeah, Dad, I want that Ballon d'Or. I don't want to see Lamine winning it ever again. After lifting the Premier League trophy and being named Player of the Season, the world couldn't get enough of Harry Longshaft. He's on every magazine cover, the talk shows, the TikToks, and even the billboards. He's even signed a massive sponsorship deal with Nike. I mean, the rivalry continues even with brands because, of course, Lamine Yamal is now the poster boy of Adidas. With all this money coming in, it was easy for Harry to lose track of what's important, but Harry didn't let it get to his head. Because this season wasn't about fame, it was about legacy. Champions League nights returned to Old Trafford and Longshaft was on a mission. The experience he gained from playing in the Champions League while back at Dortmund came up clutch, as now Harry looked even better. Manchester United were now through to the knockouts, and this team just looks special. Carrick's United, led by Longshaft, might just go all the way. But the draw has been made for the semi-finals. Manchester United versus Barcelona. Longshaft versus Lamine. Two generational talents finally meeting head-to-head for the first time. It was now war. Before this big game, Lamine was asked about all the Longshaft comparisons. But with a cheeky smirk, Lamine said that there are no comparisons. There's levels to this. And this is it, boys. A chance to wipe that smirk off Lamine's face. Harry Longshaft has been waiting years for this, to be on the same pitch as Lamine as an equal. But this could be the night he surpasses him and makes it to his first ever Champions League final. And now, Lamine is on the ball here, going for goal, and I can't believe it. Within 11 minutes, he's shown why he's a Ballon d'Or winner. Finally, Longshaft gets a bit of space and he can do something. We know he's quick. Harry Longshaft going forward here. Finally, he could get himself a goal against Lamine's Barcelona. Nope. Goes for it, but Araujo with the block. Harry has waited 5 years for this moment to be on the same pitch as Lamine. He's not going to back down without a challenge. But Lamine just keeps going. He's unstoppable, man. Keeper saves it. Longshaft linking up with his teammates, playing some good passing football, and he almost breaks through. Can he get the shot? No. One thing about Harry, though, is that he will keep trying. He gets fouled there. Referee gives the free kick. Move aside, Bruno. Because there's only one man who's taking this one. Harry Longshaft, hands on his hips. If somehow he can score this with Lamine Yamal in the wall, this could be iconic. Harry's going for a decent amount of power. Oh, it's off the crossbar. No. Second half, though, Harry is getting closer and closer to a possible goal. Maybe one from distance. Strikes it well, and that wasn't too far off. No, Lamine is through, and that's the dagger. Dad, I failed. This was my chance. I could have proven I'm the best.
Chin up, lad. You did brilliant out there. If Lamine didn't treat you like a rival, he does now. Also, I just got off the phone with Florentino Perez. He's sick of all the Lamine Yamal hype. Barcelona have won the Champions League again. That Barca kid is probably winning the Ballon d'Or, and Perez wants to do something about it. He wants you at Real Madrid.
Wait, are you serious? Real Madrid?
I hope you have been practicing your Spanish, boy.
After 2 strong years at Manchester United, it's time for Harry to say goodbye to Michael Carrick, his best ever manager. But it's hello to Xabi Alonso, because Harry Longshaft is now a Real Madrid player. Who would have thought back in his Middlesbrough days that one day Harry would play for Real Madrid? Well, I guess Harry did, because he did believe that he had all the talent in the world to take on the Giants. But here he is now, 90 overall at the age of 22, leading this Real Madrid side. He's got Mbappe as his teammate, Jude Bellingham, and also his good buddy Job, back from his Dortmund days. Straight away, though, it's time for Harry Longshaft's Real Madrid debut. This time, though, there were no nerves as Harry links up brilliantly with Mbappe, strikes it with his left foot and gets his first ever Madrid goal. The media this time weren't questioning whether Harry can make it at Real Madrid. The pedigree he has from his past clubs, taking Man United to the Premier League trophy, winning the German Cup with Dortmund. Everybody knew he'd be a success here. The only question is, can he take the fight to Lamine Yamal? Oh, it's Harry's first El Clasico at the Camp Nou. Oh man, the last time Harry faced Lamine, he got smoked. That was at, of course, Manchester United. Now at Real Madrid, the team is better. But Lamine already has a first chance. Big save from the goalkeeper. One thing's for sure, Lamine is gonna just be relentless. And here's Harry now up against Lamine here, showing him a bit of skill. That is brilliant to see. Showboating aside, though, Lamine was definitely having the better game, creating more chances for his teammates. Oh, Lamine and Harry collide. It has been that kind of game. And now Lamine's on the ball. He looks for a brilliant pass. How has he picked that one out? That is insane. And now a chance here for Barca. Our keeper makes the save. There's absolutely no denying that Lamine has been the better player on the pitch, but the scores are still level. Mbappe and Harry now trying to create something. This could be good as he looks for Kylian Mbappe. Mbappe's through after a pass from Harry. Mbappe has put his team into the lead. The goal was created by Harry, though. But now Lamine Yamal is woken up and I can't believe it. This guy just keeps outshining Harry every single time they face. And that's full time. A draw between Barca and Madrid. A draw between Lamine and Harry. But is this how intense this rivalry is going to be? And yes, this was just a trailer. Week in, week out, Harry and Lamine traded blows. When one of them scored, the other responded in kind. End of the season, and look at this. Harry Longshaft has won the Golden Boot War. 35 goals in La Liga. 6 more than Lamine Yamal. Oh, but no way. Barcelona have pipped Real Madrid to La Liga by just a point. This is going to hurt Harry in the race for the Ballon d'Or. Winning La Liga means Lamine is now the favorite, but he's still in the fight because look at the overall growth up to a 94. Bro, are you joking? A 50-goal season. Individually, he has definitely been the better player. And so it comes down to this. Champions League final. Real Madrid take on Barcelona. Harry Longshaft versus Lamine Yamal. The media are already calling this the greatest rivalry in football. And this is it, the Champions League trophy. Harry has tried to win this for the last couple of seasons, but at Man United, it wasn't possible. Now at Real Madrid, he's got the teammates to do it, but he's going to have to do it against his biggest rival, Lamine. One thing's for sure, though. Lamine now respects Harry. There were no snide comments from him pre-game. Both of them dine on the same table now. Harry did get a message from his dad. Best of luck, son. I know you're the best no matter what. But only one of them can be the very best. And this is the game that's going to decide it. And already it's Lamine's Barca who's on the attack. First chance itself. What a save. And now Lamine is on the charge here. Goes for goal. I can't believe it. 7 minutes. That's all it took for Lamine Yamal to make his mark. This can't keep happening, man. Every time Harry's on the same pitch as Lamine, he just gets completely outshined. And if this Champions League goes in Lamine's favor, he's going to win the Ballon d'Or. The rivalry will just be over, man. Can't let that happen. Harry Longshaft needs to deliver. This is the biggest game of his life. He's linking up well with Davies. Proper chance this. And oh, what a goal. I can't believe it. The equalizer. That might be one of the best goals he's ever scored in his career. And it's come in a Champions League final off the post and in. That's also the first time he scored when Lamine is on the pitch. Oh, but Lamine is through again, and this time the keeper makes the save. Man, Lamine has woken up, especially after seeing Harry score. He knows the Ballon d'Or is also on the line, but we are defending well, although Barcelona keep coming. But now it's our turn to attack here with Harry Longshaft driving it forward. Oh, he gets tackled. Oh, Lamine is tracking back here to defend against Longshaft, but he gets the bit with him. Halftime, and this has been just a galactic duel everybody's been expecting. Lamine won, Harry won. I think the key for Harry to come out on top, the key for Real Madrid to come out on top is the combination of Job and, of course, Longshaft. Already Job is driving it forward. Looks for Harry. This could be the moment. Harry gets pushed off. Penalty. I told you it was going to be the Job and Harry connection. Sorry, Mbappe. You got to step aside. This is Harry Longshaft's night, and it's a short run-up. Champions League final penalty. Takes a couple of steps and puts it into the top corner. Unbelievable there. Celebrates in style as well. And it's done. Harry Longshaft has finally beaten his rival. Real Madrid have won the Champions League. Nah, man, what a journey it's been from humble beginnings in Ashington, playing for Middlesbrough, warming the Liverpool bench, to then, of course, developing in Dortmund, leading Man United to Premier League glory, and finally now winning the Champions League. And all of this wouldn't have been possible without Ron. He's out here in the crowd, bawling his eyes out. There was supposed to be no rival for Lamine, but we've proved that wrong. Harry Longshaft has become his greatest rival, but there's still one thing left to do. Both father and son have arrived in Paris for the Ballon d'Or ceremony. Lamine is sitting right beside Harry here. And this is the moment of truth. Yes, Harry Longshaft has done it. Ballon d'Or winner. Best player in the world. We have made him Lamine Yamal's greatest rival. And here's a picture of Ron and Harry standing together with that Ballon d'Or. The fact that both Harry and Lamine are still only 24, you bet they're going to be going at it for the next few years. But hey, if you enjoyed this journey, why not watch me become the world's best player? Click here.